hello, hello, hello. It is Adrian, Capricorn Tigress of Astrology Look Inside, and I told y'all I was coming. Now, I didn't say when I was coming. So I'm late again. Here I am late. But look, I had to come and do something today because my guilt would not allow me to go any further without doing something. Because here it is, the 19th of the month, and I realize that the signs Cancer and Leo have not even had a reading pulled. So this will be from now until like October 20th to November 20th, okay? And I feel so bad about that. I'm gonna do the readings for these two signs before I even talk about where the planets are or anything, because there's a little bit of guilt here. I feel so bad you guys slipped through the cracks, and I'm doing it this way. I'm not even doing it live, but don't worry, I didn't do it live for Taurus, Gemini, or Aries either. So, you know, I had limited energy this month. I've been in the hospital and been sick really off and on since August, and you know, luckily Saturn's going to go direct on the 23rd, and it should really kind of release me from whatever this is, I hope. But it's been something, okay? Saturn in the first house ain't no joke. It just ain't. Okay, so I'm going to change the music. I'm going to put on my little generic version of Always on Time back here. Hold on, let me see if I can get it. Let's see if you guys can hear it. Hold on. It's the generic version. Hey, if I can do the generic, I will get the generic. I like fun. Hey, baby, not always here when you call. Always on time. I shouldn't even try to sing right now. My voice is not cooperating. Okay, so we're going to start with the sign of Cancer. I'm going to cut this music down in the background so you can barely hear it. Okay. All right, so we're going to see what we're going to tell the sign of Cancer. What are these cards going to tell the sign of Cancer? I've waited all month. You know, it's weird. I feel like I waited until it was almost Scorpio season. So whatever readings I get, I think it's all going to be good and good for Cancer, right? Let's see what cards we have. Oh, a bunch of cards just fell to the deck for Cancer. A bunch of cards in my hand. I'm taking them. Some Cancers, I think, are messing with a Capricorn. Maybe. I'll tell you why when I do the reading, why I think so. But let's see if we can get some more cards here for Cancer. These cards wanted to come out. Oh, Cancer. Oh, what's going on with Cancer? Oh. These wanted to come out, but they didn't. So, and that was way too many. That was a stack. You hear that? Hit the... Ooh, what's going on? Uh-oh. Let's see if we can get this. There is a reading, a message here, I think, for Cancer that really wants to come out. Let me see if there's anything else, because that would have been the... Here it is. Wow, okay. So Cancers, we're going to talk about this, what I think this all means. I mean, your first card was a Four of Staves, and I feel like whatever is going on, Cancer, I feel like at home you feel like emotionally stable. Like, it may not be great in a lot of areas, but at least at home I feel like you feel like you've got enough food in the house, you've got, you know, your cable, your electricity, your water, your rent's paid, and that type of thing. But I do sense there's some kind of temptation or something for Cancers. The Devil was the card that crosses the Four of Staves. And the Devil is the opposite of Cancer. So I right away, I feel this opposition to you, Cancer, coming in from Capricorn. Now, I asked if perhaps you were dealing with a Capricorn, because that could be, right? That's a possibility here. But it could be that just your desires, your wants, your jealousies, your lust, your passions, maybe outside of your relationship, outside of this Four of Staves, is this devil, this deception, this deceit of some kind. Whatever this is with you and this devil Cancer, the next card is the Temperance card. So I really believe it's saying, hey, have patience. Don't try to force things. Just be patient. And right after that is the Chariot. I just realized you were there, Cancer. There you are, right after that devil, right after the Temperance card. So if you're patient and you wait, there it is. There's the Chariot. And there is the King of Coins after that. And right after the King of Coins is the Queen of Coins. This is about money. And that money is coming in quickly, Cancer. I really think it has something to do with this money. And also with the devil, you know, that could be like you've got passion and drive for success. You could be ambitious. That could be part of it. But with it, the King and Queen sitting on the Chariot like that, I really do believe that this is about a relationship. Now, before I go any further, the fact that we have the devil and the Chariot together in this reading, that reminds me of a Cancer Capricorn couple. And then we have the King and Queen of Coins. So this could be about a relationship. Maybe a relationship you yourself have with either, most likely a Capricorn. The Capricorn is the natural opposite sign of Cancer. It's your natural partner. I could see where some Cancers either want to be with a Capricorn, or they're currently with a Capricorn, or they might feel that a Capricorn might be thwarting their way to this money that could be here. But this is a relationship. The King and Queen of Coins together is a solid relationship. That is someone you might be getting serious with, Cancer, whether you're a female or a male, because both the King of Coins and the Queen of Coins came out. But I sense there is some worry here, because in the current position, the first card you got was the Five of Cups. And definitely you need to, you know, relax and get your equilibrium back and all of that, and heal yourself and heal your mind and stop drinking if you're drinking and all of that. But beyond that, it's just finding your emotional fulfillment and feeling like you're emotionally fulfilled. Even though the reading started with a Four of Staves, I sense that some Cancers don't feel that they're emotionally fulfilled. And that is an issue, because right after this, you got the Sun. You got the Sun, Cancer. You win. And you need to understand you win. I feel like you're going to win on a lot of different levels. Definitely on the money levels. But I think you're just going to win in general. You just got to get out of that mindset right now. Because here's the Five of Staves right after the Sun, telling me that there is some kind of battle. So you had the Five of Cups and the Five of Staves. These two fives in this reading. And right after that is the Hermit. So look, I do sense that there is, you might just need to chill out. I mean, you have the Temperance card, now you got the Hermit, and the two fives. It's telling me it's not the best time right at this very moment. Maybe, you know, there'd be days like this and you might just be going through one of those times. But I think when it comes to money, I think you're going to get that. You had the King and Queen, and you had the Sun in this reading. It ends on the Two of Swords. So it tells me that you got choices and decisions and directions to go in. And you've got to make a choice about what direction you're going to go in. I think one direction could lead you down the path to this solid relationship, maybe with a Capricorn or some other earth sign, or it could lead you down a whole different another path, because you've got another choice. When the Two of Swords is there, it's about making a choice and about making decisions. And Cancer, you're right in the middle of making these decisions. So I'm going to take the cards apart. It's something I like to do. I can usually get a separate, altogether different meaning out of things when I do that. And it tells me a lot, okay? And just by separating those cards, I can see a lot of different things. Like I said, I saw the two fives. And the two fives just tells me that you're having a bad experience. You know, maybe everything's not going the way you want it to go. Because it's kind of like, you know, Mama said there'll be days like this, those two fives. So it may not be going the way you want it at this moment, okay? But I feel like, especially if this is about a relationship with the King and Queen of Coins together, especially if you're dealing with a Capricorn or a Virgo or a Taurus, and maybe it's about you working together to get the money, right? To be the King and the Queen of Coins, to have it all in your relationship. So I do believe that the King and Queen of Coins are one of those couples that stick together, and they're able to build businesses together and make money together and really establish themselves together. So if that's something you're looking to do, this might be, if you're in a relationship, this might be the one to do it with. Now, you did have, let's see, is that 5 major arcana? So you had a lot of major arcana out of this reading. You had the Devil, the Temperance card, the Chariot, the Sun, and the Hermit. So I'm just going to stop and say this. First of all, you have the Chariot and the Sun together in this reading. Lord, that is luck, and it is coming in quickly. You're going to win no matter what else I tell you. Just understand that underneath it all, since the Chariot is your card, Cancer, and the Sun was sitting right next to it, you're going to win. I just feel like with the Devil, you need to make sure you don't deceive yourself, that you're not deceiving other people, that you're able to see things clearly, that you're putting in your passion and your drive. And also with the Temperance card right after that, that you're patient, that you're willing to put in the time and to wait for it to come to fruition. That's really important, but it's not going to take long, not with the Chariot and the Sun. So put in the time, be patient, get it all stacked up together, and it's going to work. Because right after the Chariot and the Sun is the Hermit. It's more about that waiting, right? The Temperance and the Hermit card telling you to wait and be patient, and just avoid deceiving yourself. Because you might be saying, this is never going to work. I might as well just give up. And you're saying, no, be patient. Be the Hermit. Find your peace inside of yourself as you wait for this great goal to come to fruition. Oh, look at this. On the bottom of the deck was the 9 of Swords. So yeah, I think some Cancers are really in their head. You had the 9 of Swords in this. You had the 2 5s in this. And let's see, you had you had the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Staves. But that 9 of Swords on the bottom tells me, yeah, you're in your head. So take the time, let it play out. Don't try to force anything. You're going to win in the end, okay? Okay. Much love to you, Cancer. I hope this resonated with you. And this is good until the 20th of November at least, okay? I would say when you hear it, it's the right time for you to hear it, okay? All right, Cancer. Much love to you, and many, 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 many blessings. And don't forget that we're coming up on Scorpio season, so no matter what happens, this is why I think at the core of it, you had the Chariot and the Sun. Because no matter what happens over the next couple of weeks, it eventually is going to trine your Sun. Eventually, it's going to all work out in your favor. So just relax into it, get centered, get ready to win. All right. All right. That's a message I feel like you were supposed to hear. Okay, so give me a moment, and then we're going to move on to the sign of Leo, because I have not done Leo. And someone says, are your cards from Walmart? No, but I mean, maybe my mind is. I don't know. I got various different cards here, but this is just the way I read. So maybe I read like Walmart, okay? Does that make you feel better? But this is the way I read, and that's what I see. And I just made a post about this earlier today in my group. As a matter of fact, I might even just read this off for a smart Alec like Tarot Destroyer. And by the way, their name is Tarot Destroyer. So obviously that's what they do, is go around and try to destroy tarot readers. But child, I've been at this probably old as you are. And so you ain't destroying nothing here, girlfriend, boyfriend. You're destroying nothing, okay? But, you know, thank you for using up your time. So this is something that I wrote in my group earlier today. And it said, words of wisdom. I know some people think my readings are too raw, but some people appreciate the frankness and honesty of them. I just share what I hear, and I don't try to water it down, to hide facts, or to protect feelings. If it means I'm a harsh reader, oh well. I'm a double Capricorn, and I'm not going to ever bend the truth for anyone. I believe every message that comes through to be shared aloud. It is best to simply tell the truth and get it out the way. Hiding the truth always causes problems later. And I guess I could go and read all kind of cards and do all kind of fancy fake ass shit. Excuse my expression. Sorry, somebody got me angry. And I'm on a teetering on being angry anyway. Whenever I do the tarot cards, I can tell you a lot of times I'm in anger. Why? Because I don't feel like I get any appreciation doing it. I do it because I feel like I have to do it. And that's not good for a generator, but I'm doing it anyway because this is part of what I've set up to do. But really, you know, look, you take what works and throw out the rest. Because I am not going to bend over backwards for people who don't give a shit. Hello? I mean, I wouldn't mess with me either, because I will just lay it on out there, because I'm trying to be in a positive place, but if someone take me to a negative place, I'll go right there. I'm easy there. I got Pluto in the first house and Saturn in the first house. My first reaction is to be dark and negative. I'm a double Capricorn. Born with Saturn in the first house in the first place. So you want to go there dark with me? I'll go there dark with you. Okay. I'll meet you and I'll raise you 10. How's that? And curse you out along the way. Alright? I'm probably old enough to be your mother or grandmother. I don't need your bull. You can take it and shove it. Okay? Alright. I mean, I like to be nice, but I can't say for certain I'm nice. I'm a double Capricorn with Saturn in the first house. I try my best to be nice. I think I'm nice, but if you take me somewhere where I'm not going to be nice, you'll find out just how not nice I really am. I wouldn't mess with me if I were you. Tarot destroyer. Oh my goodness. Okay, so these are the cards I got for Leo. Just gonna say what I see here, and it doesn't matter what deck I have. Could have got the deck from Target from Woolworths. It doesn't matter, okay? Because it's the same cards in every freaking deck, unless you got some fancy oracle deck. The tarot cards are always the same, regardless of if you get it from Walmart or if you get it from, I don't know, Nordstrom. Idiot. Anyway, first card we got for Leo is a Two of Swords. I sense that some Leos are in the midst of decisions and making probably decisions about loyalty, because that's what this Two of Swords usually indicates. About making choices about who's loyal, who's not loyal, and making decisions, some decisions that you really wish you didn't have to make. And there's a Knight of Swords that's crossing it, so this could be something that even could be a little bit aggressive. I mean, sometimes there's a fight, and there could be somewhat of a fight here going. The Knight of Swords also starts things and finds out information. So this could be about finding out the information that's needed so that you can make this decision, this choice about loyalty, and get it over with, right? Next is the Seven of Staffs, and the Seven of Staffs is about having integrity, but it's also telling me that you could win if you hang in there. But the thing is, do you really want to hang in there, right? That's the choice. I see the King of Swords next. This could be a Gemini, it could be a Libra, it could be an Aquarius maybe, but could just be that someone is looking for details and facts. Maybe you, Leo, looking for details and facts, or someone perhaps looking for details and facts in order to win with that Seven of Staffs there on top of the Knight of Swords. I don't know why I'm sensing a fight. I sense there's some kind of argument, a fight. Someone's digging up information of some kind. And there's a hangman right after it. So look, take your time, get yourself centered, don't rush willy-nilly into anything. But I think that there's someone gathering information. And right after is the Ace of Cups. So this all leads to emotional fulfillment. Like if sometimes, right? Hold on for a second. Sometimes we have to make a choice, right? We have to make a decision. But we don't always feel like we've got all the information available to make the right decision. Like we might feel that there's something being hidden from us, or like out of view, like I don't know. Should I go this direction? Should I go that direction? Gosh, should I choose to do this, or should I choose to do that? And you don't know for sure because you don't have all the right info, what they call the intel. You don't have the right intel to make the right decision. And so you could be hanging, waiting to get this information that you need in order to make this decision, okay? And I feel like once you get this information to make this decision, it's going to lead to your emotional fulfillment. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. And in the current position, the Chariot. I love that. I love that the Chariot's in the current position because it tells me that your victory or victory in general could be coming in very quickly, coming in your direction. And that's a very good card to have in the current position right after the Ace of Cups. And right after that is the Lovers. So look, Leo, I love that this card came up next after the Chariot because the Lovers card is the Leo card. Leos are always about love. And I feel like this is coming in quickly and it's lucky. I also believe that this is all based on your creativity. Page of Staffs next. This is really being creative. Getting in these ideas, these creative hunches, and acting out, maybe playing out with these creative ideas, and they lead to your success. They lead to money. Ace of Coins. I love it. This is, undercurrent on this reading is some luck. A lot of luck. And I really believe it ends here on the eight of staffs. Not Ace of Staffs, but Eight of Staffs. You got the Ace of Coins, you got the Ace of Cups, and you got the Eight of Staffs. That ends the reading, or the main reading, the 10-card spread. But that Eight of Staffs, that's about going in the right direction. I feel like with the Chariot starting in the current position like that, and it ending on the Eight of Staffs, it's like, look, when you get on the right road, and you're going in the right direction, and you put those blinders on, and you make that decision to do that thing, whatever that thing is, that's going to lead to your Ace of Coins, you're going to get those Ace of Coins. You just have to make a plan. You have to, make a plan of action, and then stick to that plan of action. Stick on that road until you get to where it is you want to go. Because there were two extra cards that came out. The first was the Fool. And the Fool is an Aries card, which is great. That trines Leo. If you're dealing with Aries, awesome. But this is just about making a choice, taking a chance. So I feel like in the beginning it's about making the choice. And then this Fool is like, okay, I'm making the decision. I'm taking the action. I'm making it real. I'm going for it. And I think it has to do with money because there's a Seven of Coins here. I feel like some Leos have a lot of options to make the money. Like a lot of options. If you just get on that right road, that straight and narrow, and you stay on that road toward your success, toward your victory, you're going to get your victory. There's no doubt about it. I really believe that. And in this reading, I like taking the cards apart because I always see things that I didn't see. You had 2 sevens. 2 sevens tells me that you're protected by God, the angels, your guardian angel. Something is protecting and watching over you. So whatever it is that you do, whatever endeavor you go for, you're protected in it. Just know that, Leo. And you had two aces in this reading. So I know that this is about you possibly stumbling on the right decision when it comes to making money. Maybe some kind of home-based business, something you can do from home, or something you can do like a side hustle that ends up making you money. Just know that, okay? You got the potential happening for you right now, Leo. And you also had 4 major arcana. And I'll read them to you. It was the Hangman, the Chariot, the Lovers, and the Fool. So the Hangman is telling you, first of all, to get centered, okay? Get your knowledge together, get yourself together. Like, do some what's the word? Meditations, like binaural beats and some solfeggio tones, and just really get yourself aligned and centered and getting ready for this success. Because there's the Chariot that comes right after this, and that means it's coming in quickly. It's coming in so fast. You've got to get ready for that. And I think the Hangman is saying, look, get ready, because you're about to have some success coming your way, and it's going to be coming in very quickly. And it's touching the Lover's card. So maybe you're going to be making a choice, a decision about love. But if it's about the, good winning, yeah, you could win in love. And here's the Fool. That's taking a chance. So look, this is fast. Maybe you're going to meet somebody, and it's going to be, you're going to have to make that snap decision just like that. Like, that's the one. I got to go for it. I can't let that go by. And so just know that, but you've got to get yourself centered and ready. Because if you're not in the right place emotionally and spiritually, when this good luck comes, it might come so quickly you miss it. And you don't want to miss it. So get yourself centered and get yourself ready for this to come your way. On the bottom of the deck, the Death card. Now, this could mean that you're dealing with a Scorpio. Maybe Leos tend to do that because of the square. That's always sexual. But I think this is the end of something. And maybe this is the end of things not working. The end of things being the way that they have been that might not have been working out to your benefit. But this is the end of that. The Death card is always signifying that something is ending. That's it. It's done. Okay? So good luck. Good luck. Again, get centered. Get ready for your success. And if someone comes along and you're not in the relationship and they seem like they could potentially be the one that would be the right one for a relationship, go for it. Don't second guess. Just go for it. Give it a shot. Don't be afraid. Leo, go for it, okay? I believe in you, Leos. I believe in you. So you guys, look, I just had to finish up these 2 signs because I have not done them. And I know I'm late, but this means they'll be good until the 20th of November. Now I'm going to do this one thing, and then I'm just going to go ahead and get off of here because, like I said, I'm recovering from being in the hospital. So I'm not at my best, right? But I'm giving you what I got. I'm giving you the best I got right now, okay? This is the best I got, believe it or not. But I had to tell you where the planets are. Oh my gosh. Right this very moment, like right now, the sun is sitting on Venus exactly at 26 degrees of Libra. Like what? What? Yes, the sun is on Venus exactly. They're conjunct, but they are square Pluto exactly. Venus is exactly square Pluto, like by less than a minute. Exactly. So this could mean that, with squares to Pluto from Venus, this could create some issues, maybe. Like you heard me getting almost a little explosive earlier because, like, no one better not mess with Capricorn. I got Capricorn in the first house when the sun and Venus are square. Don't do that. I would relax. I would do deep breathing. I had shared this wonderful, it was a ocean, like crashing, waves crashing, and it was from Hawaii. Maybe I'll share the link from Gregarious with everybody who sees this video. So I'll put that link up there so you guys can see that, because let me see if I put it here. Will you see it? You might not see it here. I don't know. I just stuck it there. I hope that people can actually see that. I don't know if you can see that. It's Gregarious 1. Just go in there and look up Hawaii coast or something like that, okay? I don't know if you'll be able to see it that way. But definitely calm, relax yourself, and because there's this ugly square. And Pluto square the sun is never good. But Pluto square the sun and Venus, ugh, right. Now, the moon is at 24 degrees, almost 25 degrees of Leo. And that is sextile the sun, and it's sextile Venus. So that Venus and sun are supported, okay? It's just a power play with Pluto, that's all. And here's the crazy thing for me. The moon is sitting exactly on my Mars right now. So I could not resist, even though I'm not at my best and a little bit sick, I could not resist coming out and sharing what little bit of information I had with the rest of the world, because Mars is in my Mars in Leo is in my 7th house, and the moon sitting on it. Also, Mercury is at 13 degrees of Libra, and it is exactly opposed Chiron, which is at 13 degrees of Aries. And so Mercury and Chiron are in a battle. Some people, like, I'm out here, right? I'm talking, but you don't see my face because I tried to come out and show my face tonight, but I'm still feeling a little sick, and there's still crust, in the corners of my mouth and crust in my eye, and I'm like, no, I'm just going to do the reading so I can get them done, and poor Cancer and Leo don't have to wait any longer. So that's what I opted to do. Jupiter is at 0 degrees of Aries. It is retrograde still for just a little bit longer. Saturn's at 18 degrees of Aquarius. It also is retrograding just a little bit longer. We've got about 4 days for Saturn. Uranus is at 17 degrees of Taurus. It is also retrograde just a little longer. But that Taurus, Uranus, is exactly square Saturn in Aquarius. So that square between Uranus and Saturn have been going back and forth pinging for a while, and it's very uncomfortable. That's a very uncomfortable square. It's action, yes, but it's also chaos, and it's like tradition is fighting chaos, and you can almost see that in the political battle. Traditional is versus chaos, and that's what I feel like we're all experiencing that right now. We've got Neptune at 23 degrees of Pisces. That's also still retrograding, so we're dealing with that. We've got, as I mentioned, Pluto at 26 degrees of Capricorn, which is squaring the sun and squaring Venus right now. Oh my goodness. And then the North Node is at 13 degrees of Taurus, and that's not really doing much. I mean, it's wide conjunction with Uranus and Taurus, but yeah. The thing is, both the North Node at 13 degrees of Taurus and Mercury at 13 degrees of Libra, this is a lot of Venus undertones going on. No matter what. I mean, we got the Sun, the Mercury, or the Venus, all in Libra. So it's like Venus, Venus, Venus. And I feel like with the Taurus planets, they're also got the undercurrent of Venus. I just want people to be really cautious about overeating, overindulgences of all kind, food in general, or rich foods, like creams and heavy butters and stuff like that. That'll get you. That might get you right now. So just be aware of that, especially with Chiron opposing Mercury like that. Just just weirded out a little bit about it. Anyway, you guys, I wanted to just come over and talk about where the planets are. I hope that you guys got something out of my rambling about the planets, because it always interests me where they are, what they're doing, and how they're affecting people. Also, over the last week or so, even though I've been in and out of the hospital, I have posted all 12 zodiac sign readings for the month of October as of tonight. And so you can go and look under the videos and find your sign. And be sure to give a thumbs up and a like and share the videos and tell the world about us, okay? Much love to you guys. Many blessings. And I'll be back hopefully Saturday with more about the planets and maybe some romance readings. How's that? Okay. Much love to you. Many blessings. Bye. Let me see if I can cut the music up. Let me see if I can do that. Oh, there we go. Much love to you guys. Bye.